Alright, today we're doing some Sierra steak pinwheels. Let's check it out. Alright, welcome back to the Smoking Plank. Today we're going to be doing something I've never done before. I've never made pinwheels, and I've also never had Sierra steak, so kind of excited about this. I started by getting my mushrooms all prepped, and today I'm going to be using some beef tallow to saute these mushrooms. And we'll get this pan heated up and we'll get started. Now you always want to prep a little bit more mushrooms than you think you need because they shrink down quite a bit. And this Redmond salt, the real sea salt, I'll leave a link in the description. That stuff's actually really good. I'm just using salt, pepper, and garlic for the seasonings, just keeping it very basic. You don't need anything too exciting because once everything's combined, it should be really good. Alright, now that the mushrooms are cooked down a little bit, you'll see they'll get like a golden brown color. You don't want to go too much heat. I'm just kind of looking for a saute and also to cook some of the water out of these. You always want to add just a little more spinach than what you think you need because it really does cook down, and I'm using a little bit above medium heat. I just want to get this wilted. You can see there it's breaking down a lot. I'll pull it off the heat here, and that's pretty much what I'm going for. Now, let's mix some ingredients. I really don't know what I'm doing here because I don't have a recipe. So I'm going to start with some cream cheese. We'll go from there. I just kind of choose light seasonings to season first, like parsley, Italian seasoning, things like that. And, yep, can't save them all. But I just try to stick with basic seasonings and not over season. And also taste as you go. I mainly chose the feta and the cream cheese because it has a high heat point. It takes a lot for this to really melt out. And then I used a little bit of mozzarella just because, I guess. And I guess we'll get the mozzarella mixed in. I almost forgot about that. And we'll get it stirred up. Yes, always taste your mixture to make sure everything's going good. And actually, I think I'm good to go, and I'm going to mix the spinach and mushrooms into this and get it mixed up. Alright, now you can see I got my mixture all mixed up. We'll let that sit, and we're going to get this Sierra steak butterflied. Like I said, I've never had Sierra steak before, and I've actually never butterflied anything like this before. And we're going to see how it goes. I've watched a couple videos, so that kind of makes me a professional at this point. And you just really want to keep your knife flat, and with the knife that I'm using, I'll leave the link in the description also. It has a nice wide handle on it, so it was actually almost perfect to keep the knife flat on the table. I don't know, it worked out pretty good, as you can see. We'll get this mixture all spread out nice and evenly. You don't really want to go completely to the edges, as you see me go completely to the edge. But yeah, we're going to get this wrapped up. Now, the key to wrapping this up is you don't want to wrap it tight. I know you see me pinch it there, but like I said before. We're going to get this rolled up nice and loose, and then we're going to get it all strung up. And I definitely suggest getting your strings pre-cut. You know, just think about how many servings it might take, and it'll take a lot of work out of it, and you can just get to it. Now, after I got it strung up, I put it in the freezer, get it nice and cool, and it firms it up. Makes it a lot easier for slicing. And this is where I clean my edges up. It's nice and easy to slice, and it leaves a clean product. And we'll get all these sliced out, and I'll get my griddle ready. In between prepping things, my girlfriend whipped up some ambrosia salad. I can't wait to eat that later. But now, let's get on to the potatoes. Just gonna slice them in half. Some of them, if they're a little big, I slice them into threes, but yeah, you know how to slice a potato. And I'm actually going to add the rest of my portobello mushrooms, or baby bella, whatever you want to call them. Get it all mixed in, and there they are. We'll mix some tallow in, get the tallow nice and even coating on all the potatoes and mushrooms, and then add your seasoning. Sticks a lot better, looks a lot nicer. And I'm using just a basic salt, pepper, garlic for this seasoning. Nothing too extravagant, just very basic with the tallow. And once I get it all mixed on, I put it onto a cooking sheet. And there you go, it's a nice little mix. I have my acorn rocking at about a 450 degrees. I always go about 25-50 degrees above my target temperature because once I put this tray in there, the temperature is going to fall. And it should be actually setting at a perfect 400 here, which you'll see shortly. Now just throwing down some beef tallow just because I don't want anything to stick a lot. But my griddle's pretty well seasoned. I guess it's just for extra flavor. And I'm going to get a good char put on these pinwheels, and I actually finished them in my acorn. Check out these potatoes here. They're about halfway there. Looking good. Alright, let's give these a flip here, see what we got going on. Oh yeah. Now see, I'm a fan of burnt cheese. I don't know, you can call me crazy. As long as it's not charcoal, but you can see there, it's not charcoal. It's burnt. It's the proper burnt. You can fight me on this one. And we'll just let these go for another 2-3 minutes, get a nice char on the other side, and we'll finish them off in my acorn. They are looking delicious already, and it's only just started. Alright, here we go. It's about time to dish up. Got the potatoes done, the pinwheels have been resting, and there's that ambrosia. I can't wait to eat that. And yeah, they're not that pretty right there, but once you slice into them, you can see the end product. Of course, mine didn't have all the filling and everyone else, they lucked out, but I don't know. It's not a bad looking dish for the first time ever making it. And like always, thanks for watching.